Hey everyone, so today we are going to go ahead with the second video of our podcast series about open source. So today we are having Praveen with us, and out of curiosity, let's just ask about Hactober Fest. Is how, what, and what all is there about the Hactober Fest? So the first question which I would like to ask from you, that as we are going to get more knowledge about Hacktoberfest. So first, let us know that what exactly is Hacktoberfest all about. Entry.
Okay, cool. That's great question. Hi everyone, welcome back. So it's our second video together. So basically, I most of the people know that I'm one of the laziest person ever. And even if you tell me something really good, okay, this is something really good. If you do this, you would be getting nice benefits. But I'll just shrug it off and I'll go. So that's how I am. I believe a lot of people will share the same way that I am here like this. A lot of people will also be lazy. So looking at all these things, there is this company called DigitalOcean. Why are people not getting into open source? It is going to help them a lot. That was their thought. So why not we incentivize it? That is the main idea. So what they did is, with all the enormous money they had, they bought 40,000 t-shirts. And then with that 40,000 t-shirts, what they did is, there is a fest. It's not a competition. It is a fest. Whoever comes participating, first come, first serve. First 40,000 people or 50,000 people, you would be getting the t-shirt. Something very limited edition. You cannot find it outside. It is a limited edition. It is not something like very costly or something like that. It is cheap t-shirt only, but it is limited edition. You will not be able to find it outside. And it's like a pride for almost all the open source people. So that
Yeah, that
they released.
tag which is there, right? The tag is
Yes,
limited.
Hactober Fest. Definitely, definitely. And another thing, all the big companies' logos will also be there. Appright, DigitalOcean, Intel, and GitHub as well. So thinking about all these things, now we have GitLab as well in it. So the fun part is you would be getting a lot of stickers and other things. Another thing that they are doing as a corporate social responsibility is, currently we have a bigger problem than anything: climate change. So all we need to do is make more amount of trees to be planted. So you can either opt for a t-shirt, or you can opt for a seedling, which you would be able to plant it as a tree in your backyard. So these are the two options that they can give you. Now, fun part is, you have 50,000 trees as well. So for those people who cannot get the t-shirt, they can actually go ahead and opt for the seed, so that they will be definitely planting it in either their own backyard or the DigitalOcean tree.
So for this
It's
part,
called DigitalOcean Forest.
I will opt for planting rather than getting a t-shirt. That is much
I
cool
would say
thing actually.
I would say get a tree instead of tea. The reason is, you would be saving the planet, and you can
Yeah.
proudly say that I did my part in Hacktober Fest. At the same time, I also saved my planet, something like that. So what these people
Eco-friendly
did
techie.
is, exactly, eco-friendly. That's super. And what exactly these people did is to enhance the participation in most of these open source programs. Everything is happening on GitHub and GitLab. So they recognize that there are so many open source programs that are hosted in GitLab as well. So what they said is, in the GitLab or GitHub, these participating repositories, if you are able to contribute to their repositories in the best way possible, minimum 4 pull requests is enough. Okay, 4 pull requests. If you add, you are eligible for this free t-shirt and seedling. So that gave a lot of people good motivation. At the same time, there were a lot of people who are doing it for the sake of doing, like just adding a comma, etc., etc. They will be banned eventually, or they will get the karma back. Don't do that. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, try to improve a project. So for that, you are also getting a t-shirt. Okay. So this is, and moreover, it is not just a normal t-shirt. Normal t-shirt, 200 rupees, 300 rupees, we can go and buy in the shops. But this is something you're getting it, which is kind of like a pride, like a limited edition. That is, every single developer will love it. So thinking about all these things, DigitalOcean took a stand and they started doing this. Now the next part is what happens here. So basically you just need to find a repository that is participating in the Hactober Fest, and during the time period, all you need to do is create 4 pull requests, and all those pull requests should be accepted by the repository owner, and there is a waiting period of 7 days, and in the 7 days, after the 7 days, it gets automatically becomes accepted. So
One
once that
question.
is happening, sorry, go for it.
How to find that repository? Because because we don't know that what is exactly our expertise level, and sometimes we also make ourselves means we can't do this or that, and even if we think that we can't do it, so then how we can start, and means
See,
that is the
first
important
thing,
part. Hmm.
a lot of people are not aware of how easy it is. The cool thing is it is easy. Why it is easy? I am not saying that because I have been doing it for 20 years, it is easy for me. No, I'm not saying that way. Let me share my screen. So if you see this is my GitHub profile page. Don't get too excited or overwhelmed. We know that there are like so many cool things happening. Wherever you see the search bar, whether you see here or anywhere, just type in Hactober Fest. Okay. The moment I open this one, you could see something like this, right? One big dabba which says Hactober Fest, something like a topic, right? So all I'm going to do is click on see topic here. The moment I click on see topic, it goes to this topic page. So totally 1,30,418 repositories are actually participating in Hactober Fest. All you need to do is pick up something from this and start your work.
Okay, and how we need to pick up, that is the question.
I'll tell that. Before that, how easy was this?
Seriously, this was pretty much simple. Write that Hactober Fest and you'll get it. And a lot of repositories, so
Exactly.
so many options.
Now the problem is so many options. So we have
Yeah.
got like 1,30,000 options, which is not easy for us. So if you directly go to the topmost thing, which is sorting by best match. So you could see that this particular repository from FreeCodeCamp. FreeCodeCamp is one of the best places to learn things, which we told about last video, right? In our last video, we told about FreeCodeCamp, where it is extremely easy to learn any language, any course, but it has been looked after by almost 3,57,000 people are watching this repository. So this, I don't think it would be very easy for us to get a chance, because if you go into this repository and look at the number of pull requests at any point of time, it is more than 10. It is 45 right now. So,
Yeah.
and it has been stale almost, but it is being updated as well. But I don't think we might be getting the chance. At least for me, I would say, I don't want to be in that competition. So many people are competing against each other. I don't want to get a low chance. What is the best chance? So let's go with the recently updated one. So if you go to the recently updated, you could quickly see that it was updated 13 seconds ago. Not many stars are there. Good.
Yeah.
So if you go here, unfortunately for me, this is not the right project, because this is using totally TypeScript. I know only JavaScript, right? So language, I'm going to use the language and use JavaScript here. So I could get only 20,000 repositories. Okay, again, 20,000 repositories is too much for me. Let's go for HTML. HTML is like 11,000 repositories. Cool.
Okay.
So if we see this is some kind of a website they are trying to host. Okay, so I can even try to open this website and see how bad that is.
Okay.
Okay, this is so bad. Really, it is bad. I can actually do a lot of better things. Let's see what are all the issues that are available. Oh my God. Okay, so we can actually contribute to this one, and there is a high chance that we get accepted as well. So here, the first thing that you want to see is go to the insights and see the community standards. There's only one README available. There is no description. There is no code of conduct. There is no contribution instructions. This is not a right repository to contribute as well. So if you go to my repositories that are in Hactober Fest, for example, this is my stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Hactober Fest once again. And
This
then,
user.
so I could see that view all results. Okay, so there is a topic here. Now inside the topic, I'm going to use user Praveen Science. That is mine. So I can talk about my repositories, right? So there are these repositories are excluded. All you need to do is, so this is one excluded project, use it as a testing product. But all the thing that you need to do is just add a name here. There are like, look at the number of pull requests here, 86. Definitely I won't be able to accept everyone's. So looking at this one, this is a good project to start with. So here I have almost I have completed everything, except there are two things I requested for changes, but they did not. So these are a few simple things that you can do for Hactober Fest. People can learn from this. And I even told them this tag is deprecated. You cannot use a center tag in this. So I gave them a clear answer. Please move it to CSS, etc. And I even told them, boss, it's the last few hours of Hactober Fest. Please. No response, literally. So basically, if you see all the closed ones, the ones which are recently added, for example, these things, they're all merged, right? So let's try to use this particular thing from someone called Neeral Verma. So I did give a request. Please use a HTML extension without spaces, something or the other. And now she created something like this, a single page application, single page, which actually looks good. So to be honest, this is what exactly I was expecting. So if you go to raw.githack.com, this is a website that can show you a lot of good things. So if I open this site, this is super cool, right?
Yeah.
What she did was really, really nice. So that is the reason I accepted this. And all this code is extremely good. Like it doesn't have anything much here. Very simple to understand. It is good for beginners. And then it is perfectly documented as well. So these are a few things. So this is how you can search for perfect repositories under the Hactober Fest tag. So all these things under the topics are participating repositories, and you don't need to worry whether this will be accepted or not. It will all get accepted. The only problem is you need to find the right repository where your skill set can be used in for the repository.
Now another question. This was for the fact that we want to participate in already existing repository. But what about the fact that if I want to create repository in the Hactober Fest and I want that in my repository there should be participation. So how that could be created?
Definitely. You can also be a maintainer in this case. All you need to do is create a public repository. Once you create a public repository, obviously you know the way to create it. Just go click on the plus button and then you can create a new repository. Make sure you add the topic, Hactober Fest, and then make sure you fill the name correctly. Name of the repository should be good one. Then you have to write the description of the repository, what the repository does. Make sure you follow the community standards, like add a README, add a contributing document, how to contribute, add contribution instructions, add a license, very important, because this is only valid for all the open source projects. And you can also have some non-open source projects that are publicly available in GitHub. So make sure you add a license file, add pull request instructions, add issue instructions, issue templates and pull request templates, which enhance the experience of these people. So a lot of people might come directly blindly creating pull requests without knowing what you can accept, what you cannot accept. So try to add those things. If you are able to add these things, your community standards will be 100%, and then you can be like open for business for Hactober Fest.
Yeah, doing business with Hactober Fest. But yeah, it would be for
Open for
planting
business is
trees.
nothing related to money. It's just that you're ready for Hactober Fest. It's a slang.
Yeah, that only thing. Means planting trees
I
and
have
getting
to.
t-shirts for
That's true
others.
that you can call it as a business as well. But still,
Yeah,
some people think that it is money. It's not about money. It's about the passion.
yeah, that's a better word. Passion. Okay, so actually, I had already told my all the question, but one question is still there. That's about differences between excluded, waiting, accepted. Like, There's another one number for the same.
Okay, let me share this. So this is the process of Hactober Fest. So you see here the main picture, main website, and then there is a few projects that I have contributed to. And in these projects, you can see that one is accepted, one is excluded, one is waiting, and one is not accepted. These are the four different uh, statuses. So what is accepted? Accepted means you have completed the wait. It's a good pull request, and that repository is participating in Hactober Fest. It has completed the waiting process, and then no problems, has been accepted. Let's start from the excluded part. So you went and added a repository contribution, but that repository is not participating in the Hactober Fest this year, or this repository is not allowed to participate in Hactober Fest because of the low quality repository. Either of this will be the reason. So that is excluded. The moment you create something, immediately it will be in not accepted stage because you have created your work. The next work is done by the maintainer. The maintainer has to look at your code and accept that, great, this code is really nice and it adds value to my repository. That is accepted stage. So that is not accepted stage because the maintainer has not said yes. Let's say the maintainer says yes. Maintainer is happy, you are happy. Hactober Fest team needs to be happy. So there is a 7-day waiting period. So for 7 days, they will be not accepted. They will be waiting. So at the end of 7th day, in case before that, if there is any problem, it goes to the excluded.
Okay.
If it doesn't go to the excluded between the 7 days, or if it doesn't get deleted or marked as invalid or something like that, it moves on to the accepted stage. So until you get into the waiting stage, all you need to do is pray. It doesn't get into any troubles. That's it.
Okay. Okay, repository is almost like the question which were in my mind are answered now.
Okay. What was the question though?
All questions are answered means repository creation also means if you are maintainer and if you are participant, all the questions have been answered. And what we exactly, I was not knowing that they also plan for tree, but you told me that was really new for me because I used to think that it's all about t-shirts only, and the t-shirt is
So
a prize.
there are more things. Do you want to know what all swags that you would be getting in this experience?
Yeah.
First thing, obviously, you would be getting a lot of experience in open source. Not only that, there are like loads of swags as well. So if I just go to images.google.com, a lot of people have shared their posts and other things. So Hactober Fest swags. So if you see this, you get all these things. So there is a t-shirt, there is a welcome card, there is a gift card from Intel, so many stickers. And then this is in 2021, a lot of stickers, thank you card, and then t-shirt. Then you have got these things in, it's kind of like zoomed in. And there are like, these are the different Hactober Fest t-shirts, I believe. So I saw somewhere there were a list of Hactober Fest t-shirts every year. I'll just try to find out. I guess this is like 2020, 2021. This guy has put, and we should be having something as well. So this is like 2019, 2020, 2021. Then I saw like literally all the 10 t-shirts. This is the 9th Hactober Fest. So 9 t-shirts were displayed. So I'm just trying to find out. Okay, I couldn't find it at this point. So that's exactly how it works. So not only just the experience, you will also get a lot of stickers, a lot of t-shirts. And by the way, don't forget, you would also get a lot of things like this.
Stickers for your laptop.
Yes.
Okay, so
I hope that was helpful.
Yeah.
Great.
Really. Means all those questions which were also not in mind, but they are answered now. Yeah, if anyone would be having more questions, they will comment that for sure.
Awesome,
Okay,
awesome, awesome.
so
Cool.
this was let us end this or anything else you would like to say?
Do it for your passion. Do it for a good faith. Make sure you are contributing in the positive way possible. Don't contribute just for the Hactober Fest or t-shirts. Contribute for the good thing about the project, for learning something totally new, and then success will come back. Thank you. And as usual, stay home, stay safe, stay away from all the diseases.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this was all for today. So thank you for this informative session. And yeah, we'll meet in then next session because we have a
Don't forget to
series.
like, share, subscribe to my channel and Komal's channel as well. Thank you.